Hari Om, Namaste. So let's try to understand something about uh, a stotra, which is lot of it is under lot of sensation. Okay, this stotra is a very great sensation because people like it. People like to recite it, but there is something which is bad associated with it. They think so. Actually, no. Let's come to that. Okay? I'll just um, uh, tell you what it is. Now, I don't put you in the suspense. There is no suspense. It is Shivatandavastottra. Okay. I like the stotra very much. To be very honest, even I had this misconception in the beginning. I love Shivatandavastottra. I love Shiva's dance. I love this how the stotra goes, the meaning, the wordings, the rhythm, the chandas, the prosody, the effect it has on the mind. Everything about it is vibrant. But it is done by Ravana. You know Ravana, that bad demon who took away Sita, who made lot of bad for others, other women and. To all the devas, he did lot of bad deeds on this earth. How can I read a stotra which is written by such a bad person? Okay, so I won't read it. Even I felt so. Then what happened on a very good day, one auspicious day? I was hearing it is auspicious because my misconception was broken. That's why it is auspicious. So one great person is there who clarifies certain dharmic things to us. Okay, we Telugu people are very blessed to have many people around, like very good, authentic shastric dharmic people who show us the right way, tell us the exact things which are really, really followable. Okay, they don't frighten us, they don't tell lies, they don't tell wrong things. They're always correct, always. So in this person, I take his name. His name is Brahmasri Samavedam Shanmukha Sharma. Okay, Samavedam Shanmukha Sharma. That person is a very learned person. I really like. Just he's a guru to many people. He's a guiding force for a lot of Telugu people. What he says is Veda for us. We don't read Vedas, but whatever he says. So he did one, like he does videos, he does lessons, he does TV shows, he does lot of pravachana, what we call as pravachana. Basically, it's a speech. He uses different stages, direct programs where people come, and through TV, through channel, through recordings, and all these also he does. He also publishes books. He writes good songs. He writes good articles. Wonderful things he does. He tells in his Shivatandavastottra Pravachana, that is speech, that this stotra is, yes, Ravana Krita is associated, done by Ravana. So did Ravana recite this stotra exactly? The answer is no. Okay, unfortunately, lot of tradition has been changed. Lot of traditional contents have been manipulated, misinterpreted, and misused by people who are ignorant, who didn't know much. So we have Shankarakrita stotras. We are very happy to recite them. One Ravanakrita stotra comes and we feel dejected. Why should they associate that name to Ravana? There are two reasons, he says. There must be some poet who must have written some epic or some kind of poetry, having this story of Ravana going to that hill, you know, that Kailasa and all that story, all that stuff. I'll make another video about that story. We'll come to that later. So that in that story where Shiva, he goes to please Shiva, there he is pressed down the mountain and he starts crying and seeking Shiva's. And Ravana was a Shiva Bhakta, no doubt about it. You know, that bad guy did only one good thing, that he had lot of devotion for Bhagavan Shiva. So he praised him. So in that epic, in that poetry, this poet wants to write something in to tell that Ravana was singing some praise of Shiva. So he writes that stotra. So Ravana sings that stotra in that epic, in that poem, in that work, in that treatise, which this poet, don't know who has composed it. Or the second thing, there is no epic, nothing, but somebody writes it in the viewpoint of Ravana's bhakti. He tells a lot of other things. It is long time back that I heard that video in which Sharma ji was telling all these things. I'll listen to that. So this details that he gives is more or less not Ravana. It is not in Ramayana. It is not in any other important, authentic work in which Ravana is involved. It is not from any such. It is from tradition long back. Somebody wrote it. Okay. Then the second point is that even if Ravana does, let us agree that Ravana is singing that still. Coming to bhakti, everybody is equal. Okay. With bad intention, one does, the intention is bad, but bhakti is not bad. Like food. Okay. If the mother gives food with love, we eat the food. Okay. And if somebody says, oh, you dirty, how dare you come here, but still you are hungry, I give you some food, just eat it and get lost. Do you feel like eating that food? Food didn't change. Food is the same, but the words changed. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so Ravana does it with bad intention, the stotra becomes bad in our minds. And Ravana, if we say Ramakrita Shiva Stotra, then we will feel so happy. Oh, Rama, nice. Okay. So there we should see that. Okay, coming to stotra as it is, if we see that stotra, if we listen to that stotra, it is always blissful. There is no doubt about it that everybody who hates the stotra for Ravana being the composer of that or the reciter of that stotra, I don't want to touch it. Even that person, when it is recited around, feels happy about it. It is about Shiva. He did not say anything bad about Shiva. He did not write any wrong things. He did not write any adharmic things. He did not write anything that is very painful, pricking, or doubtful. Is this right? Or no, he's not confusing us with his any other kind of, thoughts are not associated with that. That is why we should not doubt this stotra. We can read it. We can happily please Shiva with that stotra. And I don't find any other Tandava stotra which is so vibrant, which has become so popular, which is in such a good verse. I mean, the metrical composition as a Sanskritist, as a linguist, as a stotra reciter, as a lover of Bhagavan Shiva, every aspect of that of me is appealing, is very compatible with that stotra. Nothing is repelling, nothing is keeping except the name of Ravana. If I remove that, it is just a Shivatandavastottra, not it is Ravana Krita Shivatandavas. Just forget the doer. Okay. Then coming to the next aspect, bhakti is bhakti. However bad a person may be, when he is praying with all the graceful attitude. The attitude of that demon when he is doing tapasya. Even demons did tapasya, even the bad guys, the villains, they also sought they seek Bhagwan's blessings. They also want their boons to be blessed by Brahma, Maheshwara, or some other god. Okay, at that time they are good guys. They don't harm anyone. They do the all tapasya, kayika, manasika, vachika tapasya. That means by mind they don't do bad, by body they don't do bad, by words they don't do bad. They're all good-hearted. They eat very sattvic food. They don't go around and do adharmic activities because the penance has to go. That is the rule of penance. So at that time, their mind is composed. Their mind is good. They are good guys at that point of time. The intention is bad. The family is bad. The people around are bad. What they are going to do after the tapasya is bad. But at that time, they are good. So that's why tapasya itself is not good or bad. If we are many people tell me that, tapasya is great. I ask them, Rakshasas also did tapasya. Is it good? Because of tapasya, they become bad. Even Ravana. So is tapasya good or bad? Then again, that basic question comes, is fire good or bad? Fire is bad. It burns. If I touch fire, I'm just lost. I lose my body. I lose my clothes. I mean, everything is burnt. I'm no more. My body is gone. It can, I mean, the fire has a power to perish my body, to reduce it to ashes. Isn't fire bad? But if you remove fire from the world, fire is very bad. Let us remove from the world, keep away the fire. Okay. Will the machines run? Will the water boil? Will the food cook? Huh? Will the light, we light a diya, we light a candle, will it burn? Will there be light? Without fire, there is no light. Okay, put aside electricity. Put aside electricity. The places where electricity is not there, people live under fire. Okay, they just light some candle and they spend their nights. So is fire bad at that place? Same like that. Penance is the same thing. Penance, if penance is good, then it's good for demons also, because it fetches them what they intend to do. Even if bad they are doing, that they face that results later. Ravana also faced a bad result later. He was killed by Rama. He had to see the death. But the power that even Rama, when Vishnu comes in the form of Rama, it took 10 days for him, 10 full days for him to kill Ravana. There was a big fight. And nothing like that in the world. There was a very big fight. And even Vishnu, his energy falls lighter when he faces Ravana because of his bhakti, because of his penance. Even if Ravana does that stotra, nothing bad in it. And luckily he didn't do it, okay? Luckily it is not that is. So it gives me a lot of pleasure in my heart. After that clarification, I started reciting the stotra. It always gave good results. And coming to the third aspect, the name, if it is bringing bad in your life, if Ravana Krita Stotra you are reading and something bad is happening in your life, okay, suddenly you face that all your money is gone away, all your like happiness is gone away, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling like Ravana, you're feeling like doing bad to the world. Is it the result? When you recite this Jatatavi Galat Jala Pravahapa Vitastale for every day and evening, then do you feel like becoming a demon? Becoming a Ravana? No, no, isn't it? It is giving positive result. It is giving happiness. It is increasing bhakti in you. It is making you near to Shiva Bhavana. Like you are becoming like Shiva's devotee more and more. And you enjoy that Tandava movements in that stotra right while reciting. We need not see a like a picturized like a movie, like a animation. Nothing is needed. The words themselves create that effects in our if in the evening time, evening time after bathing, just wear clean clothes, sit near your altar, worship place, start reciting the stotra, forget everything. The sun is setting, the day is falling down, the Pradosha Kala is around, the Shiva dance is going on in Kailasa. At the same time, you are reading the stotra in your house. Imagine how beautiful the experience is going to be. The dhyana, it becomes itself a dhyana. You need not do separate dhyana. With the Shivatandavastottra, one good thing is that it is composed in such a way that you, right at the beginning, somebody recites it in the right spirit. That's enough. Okay. जटाटवी गलज्जल प्रवाह पावितस्थले गले वलम्ब्य लम्बिताम्बुजङ्गतुङ्ग मालिकाम्. So all the aspects of Shiva are covered in this, related to his Tandava. The metric, this thing is, the prosody name is Panchachamara. Panchachamara is the name of the Chandas, the name of the Vritta as we call it, the prosody name. Okay, so the metrical. So this metrical, the letters, the placement of the letters is such beautiful that it is very suitable for the idea which is expressed. And believe me, as a Sanskrit worker, I am working with Sanskrit since last say 23 plus years. Okay, 23 plus years I'm with Sanskrit. I didn't hear anything like that for Shiva. Okay, the only next thing which comes to us is Patanjali Krita Shambhu Natanam. Shambhu Natanam, it is not called Shiva Tandava, but it is called Natana. Shambhu Natanam. So that is another vritta that is totally different, okay, from this. But the composer of that is Patanjali Rishi, because Patanjali Rishi has done Sadanchita Mudanchita Nikunchita Padam Jala Jalanchalita Manju Katakam. It goes like that. Okay, this laya or the beat is different from that. The effects of both the stotras are different. Both are talking about Tandava only. The energy that is built when you read Tandavastotra is entirely like captivating, that even if anybody at any point of time can feel it, even when you hear, when you recite, or even when you, like at the mid of the work in the office. Just try this. Put an alarm, Shivatandavastottra, name the alarm as Shivatandavastottra. You are in mid of the meeting, something is going on. You hear that alarm, just recite, just, I mean, one word, one line comes to that in your mind. You feel that energy. You feel the total out of the world experience. Okay, so it is good. Nothing wrong in reciting it. Nothing wrong in feeling good about the stotra. We have lot of such things. Even Tarakasura does any Shiva Prarthana. Even that is good. He also did tapasya for Shiva. So whoever demons have done tapasya for Shiva, why didn't they all compose? Okay, why didn't they all become famous? Why only this stotra becomes famous? So this is the only stotra which becomes very famous and very like there is a controversy regarding this. You need not feel that controversy. Just go ahead, read it, and feel the bliss and get the blessings of Bhagavan Shiva. Hari Om.